Hey, Boo, hey. So it is January 19th. It's Monday. It's early, early in the morning. It's 5:58. I saw 5:55 before I got this started. Um, it's an interesting energy out here, you guys. So I'm gonna let you see the cards in a minute. Give me 1 second. We're still setting up, but what's interesting is I had pulled some energy prior to this, but you have people around you, collective, who want to cause nightmares for you. But spirits there, ha ha, motherfucker, ha ha. For some of you too, you shook somebody recently. I definitely just shook somebody today. It's still early in the morning. Um, People been trying to cause nightmares for you. For some of you, they have been trying to transfer their energy and what they have going on to you as well. For my readers, make sure you are being mindful of who you are reading for, because that's a slick way that people, whether they know it or not, their spirits do, to transfer energy from themselves to you. So be mindful of that. 132 on the timer. As I say that, so ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this reading. Please block out any negative energies, monitoring spirits, or anyone who will seek to distract us or throw off the message. We are appreciative of your time, your guidance, your essence. So yeah, you guys, here we are. Hey, okay, good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising. But yeah, any nightmares that people were trying to send to you, I feel like a lot of these people were friends or people maybe you worked with. Some of these people were trying to get you sick. Raggedy motherfuckers. But it's like for some of you, they didn't want you showing off your gifts. For some of you, they tried to steal your gifts, but they didn't realize that trying to steal your gifts, for some of you, some people have tried to lightweight destiny swap with you. That's the wild part. They lightweight tried to destiny swap with you. Ooh, I didn't check her song, y'all. 311 on the timer. And I know y'all have been seeing a lot of energy surrounding like Destiny's Swapping and et cetera, et cetera. I told y'all how I felt about that for real. We still figuring that out, but I truly don't believe you can do that. But then again, shit, anything is possible, right? Because ain't nothing new under the sun. The sun, the same at all. Okay, we got sounds. Uh, for some of you too, you have people who have been praying for you. You have people who have been praying for you, who have been um, trying to protect you from certain losses. I also feel like many of the people who you've had fun with, um, I can't say many, but there are certain people that maybe you've had fun with, certain friendships with, um, that have caused you losses behind the scenes. For some of you too, you need to be mindful of like what gifts, what physical gifts, or souvenirs maybe that you're getting from people. I also feel like people were trying to dump their negative energy onto you, so be mindful of people who are trying to How can I put this? Feed you some bullshit. Thank you, Spirit. Also, be mindful of what physical gifts, thank you, that you're getting from people. Like somebody could be sending you something in the mail or whatever. For some of you, like there could be magic attached to it. Yeah, look, I spit the deck and curses here. Yeah. For some of you, some of your friends try to curse you because it's like things are working out for you in divine timing and it's pissing them off. For some of you, it's because like even though like certain curses and things that they sent towards you aren't working. It's like they're not working in the way they thought they would. So for some of you, you may have gotten ill recently, but you persevered through that. Yeah. These people were trying to full ass stop you. They were being very strategic about it too. Yep, look. For some of you, these people are upset because the magic isn't working. You're still about to reach your goals. Some of you are about to buy a new home. For some of you, you're selling one. For others of you, you're just renting, but it's your own space. It's a place where you can actually relax at. Yeah, for some of you, they didn't want to see you succeed. Mm-mm. These people wanted to break you. For some of you, it's because you left them behind as a memory. For some of you too, I feel like hmm, these people wanted you to bend to them or force a collaboration. But I feel like they were hiding behind the mask. Yeah. If they were trying to bring you into something, for some of you, you didn't really trust this person to begin with, but you tried. Or for some of you, it's throwing you completely off that this person would even do this to you or would think of doing this to you. Now, for some of you, let's be real, this could be family. Now, for some of you too, I also feel like somebody could hate on you because of the connection that you have with your family. Yeah, somebody wanted you blind to the bullshit and stressed out, overloaded, overwhelmed. For some of you too, someone wanted you, yeah, look, I said it back. Someone wanted you trapped. They wanted you trapped in this illusion. Um, they didn't want you to really see yourself. Mm. For some of you, you're compromising with family. Um, like on another note, you may not be seeing how stressed out or overwhelmed like certain family members are around you. Um, I even feel like in regards to the message before that, like people are trying to cause chaos and stress and disasters and shit for you. For some of you, I definitely feel like they were praying against you. They were praying against your success. For some of you, this is family. They were praying against your success. They didn't want you to do better than them. For some of you, this is friends. They didn't want you to do better than them. Um, They could have wanted you to be blind to the truth, to blindly keep giving to them, even if it caused you um, stress and chaos. Interesting. Oh yeah, y'all. I forgot I didn't do the weekly reading. Okay, so I'm gonna come back on and do the weekly to get a breakdown of what's going on this week. I know we missed Sunday, but technically we did a Sunday reading. So, but y'all know I usually do the weekly. For some of you too, you're getting news that maybe a family member is okay. Um, for some of you, you could be switching your tradition, your religion, or learning about another one. Mm. For some of you, you're not sharing your spiritual practices with others. For some of you too, you've been praying for someone you can be in a committed relationship with. I do feel like that person is coming. However, there is some learning and some lessons that maybe you still need to um, get through first. For some of you, hey, boo, hey, hey, Alyssa, good morning. Um, I feel like too, um, you may not tell everybody immediately, like when you start dating someone, until things like kind of get serious, till you know like things are really okay and harmonious between you and this person. But I feel like if you're not in a relationship with the person that you're meant to like share the rest of this lifetime with, um, I feel like you will be meeting that person sometime soon. I will say too, for some of you, your family could have tried to keep you stuck at the same like vibration that they were at, but I don't know, y'all. I feel like you pulled yourself out of it. Spirit pulled yourself out of it, and that's not to say like your family is like horrible or everyone is horrible, but maybe there were certain people who were influencing you in the past that now you're older, you're realizing, hey, um, those same lessons that you taught me in the past, they don't work for this part of my life anymore. For some of you, you're unlearning things when it comes to love, when it comes to commitments and relationships. Some of you are unlearning things when it comes down to um, health and how to handle stress and how to handle it when you're overwhelmed. You're looking at things differently. But again, it's like people wanted you afraid to like commit. Um, I also feel like these are phobias maybe that you're breaking, like certain energies that have been passed down to you through the generations. Like this is finally something that's gonna run out because it's gotten to you. I also feel like you have had the prayers and blessings of grandparents, great grandparents, and further back that are covering you right now, despite how you feel. For some of you too, you could be in a relationship with someone and things may not be going as smooth as you would like it to. I do feel like things are going to even out for most of you. Um, just because there could be some like clarity that things are actually going to turn out okay, that's going to come out. For some of you too, Spirit wants you to get back to creating. You haven't been as creative as you could be. Now, for some of you, you're like, well, I'm not an artist. You have your own art though. That's what I'm picking up on. There's something that you're really good at, even if you just have an eye for beautiful things. Like there's something that you're good at that spirit wants you to get back to. For some of you, you do need to put your hands in some dirt. Um, they're bringing it to my attention. So for some of you, you may follow like Chinese um zodiacs and astrology. The Lunar New Year, I believe it's called, is coming up in February. For some of you, you are Chinese this year. I know y'all seen the trend going around on TikTok. This year, you are Chinese. For some of you, you need to get a money plan. I know for some of you, you already have a money plan, but get a brand new money plan. A brand new money plan. For some of you, you need to put a petition. I've spoken about this before on my channel. But for some of you, you need to put a petition at the bottom of this new money plan. You can write the petition like on $1, a $5 bill, whatever denomination you can spare. Write your petition for abundance, prosperity for 2026 on that bill. And when you repot this money plan, because you should repot it because it's gonna grow a lot, and it's gonna help it grow a lot. But when you repot this money plant into a bigger pot, put a put the petition that I'm talking about written on the bill at the bottom. And make sure you talk to that plant, make sure you treat that plant well because that is what you are going to use to help you build abundance, to call it in, basically. Mm. For some of you, you feel alone in a relationship. For others of you, you've been isolating yourself from other people because maybe you've been in a space where you've been frustrated. Um, you haven't felt like yourself. For some of you, I'm not gonna hold you, you're a bit depressed at this time. Um, shit, things could have been blowing up in your face and you were trying to figure out why the heck things were going the way they were. I feel like things are about to smooth out. For some of you too, be mindful of the people around you and yourself. I don't feel like this is, at least for who's in here right now, but I don't know, y'all. Somebody could like get sick and then they find out like they're pregnant or there's someone around you that this is gonna happen to. Um, and for some of you too, I feel like whoever you are, you warned the person that is gonna find out that they're pregnant. You warned this person. You told them like, look, I think you might be knocked up. For some of you, this is your person. They're telling you this. For some of you, what I'm speaking of right now could happen to you between now and June. For others of you too, I feel like you're gonna go back to school or spirit is encouraging you to go back to school. For some of you, it's for criminal justice or forensics for some of you. Uh, you could spirit could be sending you proof to calm your nerves about something that everything is gonna go all right for you. Yeah, for some of you, you're gonna get sick and like go to the hospital or something, and that's where you're gonna find out it's been a baby chilling in you the whole time. For some of you, it's multiples. It could be a boy and a girl. For some of you, this is two girls. For others of you, this is two boys. cheerleaders and baseball players is what I just got. I also feel like if you need a medical procedure of some kind, or maybe your significant other does, maybe this is a parent or a grandparent. For some of you, this is a child or a sibling. I feel like any funding that's needed for that is going to come in. I also feel like if you're single right now, you are working on yourself, and Spirit has you working on yourself. For some of you, you've been single anywhere from 6 months to 10 years, and that's just me being real, or at least what you would classify as single. But again, I feel like you're coming into you're not going to be single for long. That's for damn sure. There are certain lessons, again, like before, like in the earlier in the reading, I was saying there were certain lessons that you needed to learn. Some of you are still in the throes of learning said lessons, 2112 on the timer. Um, For some of you too, a significant other could be ill at this time. Maybe you're learning how to take care of them. Ooh, for some of you, if you work in the health industry, you're going to end up meeting your person at work somehow. It could be like right outside of work. For some of you, some of your friends or your coworkers could set this up, or could be a part of it. Huh. For some of you too, your person may come propose to you on the job, like in front of people. For others of you, your significant other could end up sending you a gift. I don't know. I keep seeing like this big bouquet of roses. So for some of you, you're about to receive your flowers, 2222. You're about to see receive your flowers. Somebody is about to send you some flowers. You could be buying yourself some flowers too, but I feel like this is external. Somebody could finally be giving you your props. I also feel like there are certain people who could be protesting maybe a relationship, maybe a marriage and an engagement. Um, for some of you too, you and your person could be saving money at this time, or you're about to start having to save money and plan for a wedding. For some of you too, in your past, if you were married in the past, if you were in a long-term commitment in the past, and things went very weird at a certain point. For some of you, this person picked up um, negative energies, or a negative spirit was placed on them, or they picked up one. For some of you, they picked this spirit up while doing some bullshit. For some of you, this person was out doing like some shady shit while you were at home loving on yourself. For some of you, if you have children, taking care of your children, et cetera, et cetera. But that person could have been out doing some bullshit. I feel like whoever is coming towards you now, this is someone that I feel like you don't have to question or hesitate about. Although I feel like due to trauma and past experiences, you may anyway, but I feel like Spirit is going to give you major confirmations. For others of you too, I feel like you're going to finally see um, who's been throwing illusions at you on a spiritual level, who's been throwing illusions at you, who's tried to keep you confused or blind, um, who's tried to steal your hope and your optimism about your life. Somebody has been trying to possibly spiritually bully you, and for some of you, spiritually bully you away from your person because they want your person. They feel like your person is reserved strictly for them. Yeah, for some of you, you're sleeping a whole lot more because people are throwing magic at you. They want you trapped in your dreams. For some of you, they're trying to get into your dreams so that they can see what they are. They can see so that they can see what you desire or what blessings may be coming your way or what you're working on, um, bringing into fruition. For some of you too, you have a very religious, for some of you, parent, a very religious yet prideful parent. For others of you, Spirit is warning you of becoming this. I heard don't repeat the pattern, don't repeat the cycle. Yeah, for some of you too, you're having um you're having thoughts of having your own family and you're giving up certain addictions for your own good and for their own good too. I feel like it's one of many things that you don't want to pass down. So you're choosing to like end it now. So for some of you, you're choosing to heal. Um, who you are, your inner child, shit, what the experiences you've had as an adult as well, you're healing yourself from all of this. Yeah. Some of you too, you're gonna have multiple professions under your belt, multiple certifications. I feel like yesterday my little sister she got her notary certification, so that way she can expand her business and things like that. She's on the road too because she's like, well, what else can I, what else can I do to add to this? And for some of you, that may be what's gonna happen to you. The spirit is gonna light a fire under you, and it's like. Well, damn. I didn't think that I could do more than what I've already been doing with this. But for some of you, Spirit is going to broaden your horizons with what you're able to do. For some of you, that's why you're being intentional about learning these skills and getting certified and doing this and doing that. For some of you, it's literally honoring an ancestor who went before you by getting these certain certifications. For some of you, it has to do with children. For some of you, the fact that you want children, you're learning about like whether you're masculine or feminine, you're learning about pregnancy. You're learning about milestones and when your baby should hit certain milestones. For some of you, you could be thinking about going to school to be an OBGYN or you're in school to do that. For some of you, it's to be a midwife or a doula. Not for some of you too, I'm gonna be real with you. You could be going or thinking about becoming a death doula, so that you comfort and escort people into the afterlife in a more peaceful way, or ritualistic way in a sense. Okay, some of y'all pregnant ladies are worried about whether you're gonna die giving birth to your baby or babies. You are not. Throw that out of your head right now. And your big mama is on your head. It's your mama, your big mama, your auntie, somebody you were close to, a godmother even for some of you. She is on your head. She like, that's not what we're doing. That is not what we're doing. Mm. For some of you too, a parent could have really chipped away at your confidence and your self-esteem growing up. They could apologize to you for that. This could be your significant other or a child's parent who could be coming in to apologize. For some of you too, you are planning a funeral at this time. That could be significant or very stressful. Um, you could have attended one recently as well. Mm. For some of you, remember in that same row with stress and the death card there, right? We saw curse in that same row. Somebody tried to curse you and send you to your grave, baby, and it didn't work. And for some of you, that's why when we saw the Fury card in this row, that's why they're so pissed off is because they can't get rid of you. They can't get rid of you. Like no offense to their people, but all offense to their people. But they thought that their spirits were stronger than yours. For some of you too, they tried to steal your spirits, is what I just heard. Ain't that anyway? So for some of you too, you're seeing how someone only tolerated you. For some of you, this is a parent. You could be going like no contact with like parents and and certain family members because it's like you see now that they were intentionally trying to make your life hard. Like for some of you, the reason why you have like so many different certifications is because you were trying to prove yourself to your family. Fuck them people and their opinions. Because it's weighed so heavy on you. Like for some of you, you weren't able to have like a real childhood because of how people depended on you all of the time ever since you were little. I also feel like for some of you, if you're wondering if you're going to be able to like birth something into existence, whether it's a physical child or whether it's, am I going to be able, when I get these skills, am I going to be able to start this job, start this business, um, get to the level of success that I've always wanted to reach? The answer is yes. Like for some of you too, you're questioning whether you're ready for something. Yes, you are ready for something because whatever this is, you've been dreaming about it since you were a child. Like the prayer is being answered, whether you know it or not. For some of you, um, you're either going to get a reading from me or you're going to see one online. This could be the reading. Something is going to give you confirmation of the justice that's about to come in. For some of you too, if a loved one passed away at the hands of another, they are going to receive their justice. Whoever the person is, they're going to get caught. Even if like to the earthling realm, it you never quote unquote see it. Oh, upstairs, they got an answer for that. They got an answer for that. Like God saw it or like, and I know that may not be the necessarily the thing that you want to hear or see because it's like, no, I want them to get got right now. For some of you, it's gonna be like almost an immediate turnaround. It's like your loved one passes away or passed away. I feel like this person is either about to get caught within the next 10 to 11 days afterwards, or within the next 10 to 11 weeks or months afterwards. Um, somebody gonna know who to look for. Some of you too, somebody has been trying to cause you stress, maybe within a legal situation. Spirit is is telling you everything is gonna work out. For some of you, you have been wondering what the outcome is going to be from all of these people people fucking with you over the years, let me tell you. For some of you, they've taken money and bribes and things, even people around you to do certain things to you. They will end up as failures, possibly homeless. For some of you, these people, remember the jail card was back here, y'all. For some of you, you've been cyberbullied, and some of these people are going to get caught. I don't know, it makes me think of that girl off of TikTok, Rizzy. Rest in paradise to her. I feel like those motherfuckers might be part of what I'm talking about. Um, they asses, they might fight for their lives, but one of them might get sent to jail. One or multiple might get sent to jail, or her family might get some restitution from all of that bullshit. It might be some civil suits that get won that could possibly turn into criminal. Yeah. For some of you, they in danger, girl. They are in danger, girl. For some of you, the people who have tried to send like death magic, confusion, um, all types of shit to you. Oh yeah, look, confirmation. They might feel that shit for the rest of their lives. Yet, and your mama, your big mama, whoever, your ancestors, oh baby, they're gonna make absolute certain of it. All I can hear is I got friends on the other side. For some of you, they thought their friends were bigger than yours. Oh yeah, they tried to do magic on your relationship. And some of you, people have tried to do magic on your womb so that you cannot have children. Your womb, your loins, I will say, because I'm not only talking to women. Now, granted, like I told y'all, I think it was yesterday or maybe sometime last week. There are people who have been trying to block a marriage, a relationship, have been trying to block your love life. If you notice, like, damn, while my relationships keep, you know, failing. Now, for some of you, it's because, well, those weren't the people that you were meant to be with. Now, for others of you, some of those people you were meant to be with, but somebody threw a wrench in the fucking plans. They were praying against you, they were burning candles on you, all types of shit, y'all. For some of you, these people, if you notice in this first card down here, this is the Fool card. He's leaving a cemetery. That's a mausoleum behind him. For some of you, people try to bury your relationship at a cemetery. They tried to kill it off by feeding your relationship to a spirit at the cemetery, whether it was one of their own or they picked one or whatever. Somebody tried you real hard, but God and your people saw it all. There are certain deities too that step through for you. With this Hierophant and Sun card, there are certain ones that step through for you that was like, oh no. For some of you, there are people who try to go to some of your own, some of the spirits that are in your own spiritual court to try and get harm done to you. And as soon as they were like, you said you want us to do what to who? Oh, like basically they petitioned the wrong fucking spirits about the wrong person, and they're about to find out. For some of you, they've already been finding out because they've been experiencing financial problems. Maybe even supernatural things are going on in their home at this time. It could also be increasing in their home, going on in their home at this time. That's because your ancestors are about to wreak havoc or they are wreaking havoc on someone. For some of you, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's your own mama. For some of you too, the reason why you were closer to your grandmother is not gonna apply to everybody, but the reason why you were closer to your grandma than your mom growing up is because for some of you, your grandmother was your mother in a past life and in a very recent past life. For some of you too, you were even in this lifetime, quote unquote, you were meant to at one point be your grandmother's child, but maybe something happened. For some of you, she had a miscarriage. For others of you, she had an abortion. So you ended up coming through one of her kids instead of coming directly through her. And whoever you came through, that's a jealous motherfucker. Whoever this person is could have been trying to compete with you since you were a child, or has been trying to like steal from you, redirect you, hasn't taken you necessarily down the right paths always. I also feel like just being real, y'all, your spiritual gifts are about to change, are about to turn up. Um, yeah, you definitely, for some of you, you're definitely about to get married, you're about to move for some of you. Some of you could be moving long distance or either 2 states away, 2 miles away, 20, I don't know. But you're moving a nice distance from where you live now. You could be getting a letter in the mail. Also, for some of you, you have been worried about a particular debt. Don't worry about that debt no more. For some of you, Spirit is about to send you a letter in the mail, and I know it's not like directly quote unquote stamp, boom, it says from heaven, but no. There's going to be a physical representation of what I'm talking about. You're going to get like a letter, an email. For some of you, you need to check your spam folders on all of your emails because there's something sitting in your spam that's either very important or it could be the confirmation that I'm talking about. Um, if you've been applying for, um, I don't know why I'm hearing rental spaces. So for some of you, you're trying to get like a business off the ground or you're looking for a property to put to run your business out of, you're about to get like a call back, a message back from someone. Um, for others of you too, your pre-approval or your approval for funding for your either your business, a repair of some kind. For some of you, you could be getting a grant through someone to either purchase a car or a home or to repair one possibly. That's going to come through. So also, someone is taking a leap of faith to commit to you and they're going to be reaching out for some of you. This person is watching you with that page of swords on you. Also, for some of you, if you recently moved or if you moved within the last 3 months, if you have not done it already, um, make sure you do a forwarding address or you change your address at the post office. Some of you, it could have slipped your mind and you're wondering like why you're not getting mail or why you're not getting um, as much mail. For some of you too, you need to get a PO box and change all of your mail going to your PO box. Um, some of you who have businesses as well, you need to go pay the fee for your PO box, and you may purchase a bigger one. Hmm. I also feel like too, for some of y'all about to pop up married on your family, and it's gonna shock everybody. It's gonna bring a whole tower down. Yep, because for some of you, you hit it. You didn't tell nobody. For some of you too, it has nothing to do with marriage, but it does have to do with who you are. Like you've changed in general. Spirit has poured into you. Your connection with the divine is so much stronger. Your connection with your own self is so much stronger. You're more confident. Your self-esteem has risen. You know your worth. You're adding to it as well. But you've been reborn. You are completely changed. Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. Like, yeah, I feel like things are coming full circle for you. Things that maybe you gave up on in your childhood, in your past, you don't have to give up on those things anymore. It's coming, it's here. Like, share this with y'all for me, you guys, if you haven't already. But yeah, 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, yeah. For some of you, the home that you're about to move into, that you're about to purchase, I feel like that's the home you're going to be in for either the rest of your life or for the next 10 years or so, for the next 2 to 10 years, I'll say. I heard until you sell it. So for some of you, you're about to get like your first starter home, but I don't feel like that's going to be the only house that you ever purchase or ever have under your belt. For some of you, you're going to purchase another home, but you're going to keep ownership of that very first starter home. I feel like that may be like if you have children or nieces and nephews that you love and look out for, that could be like their first home, especially like if let's say they're going to school locally, and maybe the college doesn't either have dorms, because let's say they're starting off going to community college, then they're going to work their way up to the university. They may end up staying at your first house by the time things actually roll around. For some of you too, that may be what you just pass over to your children as they get older and age out of the house. They have somewhere familiar for themselves to go. That's safe, that they don't have to get put out of. Um, for some of you, you dealt with a lot of eviction with your family growing up as well. I feel like you're finally in a space now where you're getting stable. For some of you, you experienced this in your adulthood, but now things are working out in your favor. Things are picking up momentum. Um, for some of you too, you could get a shocking phone call. This could also be a dream for some of you. An ancestor wants to communicate with you, or the divine source wants to communicate with you. This could also be a fire sign for some of you. It could be an earth sign. Some of you, somebody could end up like butt dialing you, and you can end up hearing a full conversation that this person is having about you. I feel like certain secrets are going to be revealed. What's been hidden or held back, you're going to hear. For some of you, you're going to hear that somebody was playing you. For some of you, too, you're going to hear somebody was talking shit about your person. Yep, that's the truth. Either somebody is talking about you specifically, they could be talking about your person. For others of you, they could be talking shit about your relationship in general. For some of you, this is your person talking shit about you, and you might immediately block them. For some of you, this is someone that your person has been trying to consistently tell you about over and over again, but maybe you rejected it. For some of you, you fought with your own person about somebody that's around you that they see is shady. Some of you, with that Queen of Swords and Eight of Wands, you might be blocking somebody or cutting off communication. For some of you, I mean, it could be as simple as you're unfollowing people, you're unsubscribing to people, um, because like maybe outgrown their energy. For some of you, these are friendships. You're realizing that people are still acting like teenagers, but they grown as hell. Like it's one thing to like be childlike still, but it's another thing to be childish. Like you're not seeing growth for some of you. Now, for others of you too, Spirit is about to surprise the hell out of you because somebody could end up calling your phone and it's a wrong number, but it's the right number, if that makes sense. For some of you, that's how you and your significant other are about to get together because you guys meet through a wrong call. Yeah, for others of you too, somebody is going to try and get you to unblock them. Um, I also feel like somebody was trying to hate on you too. You could be fire, water, or air sign. Oh, Earth is coming up. For some of you too, something that spirit has been holding back or building up for you is finally about to be given and released to you. Um, I also feel like for some of you too, you're about to buy a new car, or for some of you, your significant other could be purchasing you a new car or helping you with like maybe a down payment for it. Like I feel like you got it month to month, but I feel like maybe you needed help with like the down payment and insurance, like out the gate at first. I feel like this person is gonna look out. I also feel like for some of you, your significant other is going to be upset with you because of the fact like you didn't tell them how much help you really needed. Um, they're almost gonna feel betrayed because it's like you going through all of this bullshit, you're not telling me the truth when I could have did something about everything that you were talking about. Now, for some of you, because spirit is pulling me back to that um, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords came out on top, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're about to get the truth down here with this King of Swords that somebody was on some bullshit. Somebody was lying. For some of you, was lying the entire time, maybe the entire relationship about who they are and what their intentions were for you. For others of you, again, it's the people around you. They didn't have good intentions for you when it came down to your success. They wanted to keep you in a low vibrational place. And the moment that you tried to elevate or raise your frequency, oh, they had a problem with it. It may not have always been outwardly, but it was strong enough to feel like this person could have been telling you, oh, it's whatever, it's something else where that seven of knives, that seven of swords energy comes into play. They could have told you it was something else, but no. For some of you too, you have people who are waiting on their turn with you. Take that however it resonates. Um, that are no longer going to get a turn at all. Because somebody isn't whatever that position is, somebody is in it permanently. Now, for some of you too, I feel like whether this is a person or the divine, you have been forced to wait on something and you felt like it was never gonna come, like, oh God, you just lying to me. Um, for some of you too, you thought somebody was possibly taking advantage of your love, your kindness, and for some of you they were. Um, I'll also say be mindful if you have a court with like family members, some of them motherfuckers gonna try and lie on you. Ooh, especially if it's divorce court, whether it's your ex's people or it's your people, somebody may try to lie for the other party. Crazy thing is, you're still gonna win. Yeah, because somebody strongly hates you because you can see through their bullshit, or you don't have a problem with walking away from it with the 7 and 6 of swords. For some of you too, you're planning something with the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and now the Knight of Pentacles. You're planning something, but you may not be telling a whole lot of people. Um, I feel like for some of you, the story changes depending on who's in front of you, and Spirit has you doing it like that for a reason. For some of you, you're about to be able to figure out who has good intentions for you and who does not by certain experiments that you do. Um, for some of you, it's gonna sound like something you would do, but you're about to test people and their reactions. Um, for example, like let's say it's your mom and you tell her like, oh, or your dad or whoever, and you tell them like, oh well, I'm about to become an event planner. I'm about to start throwing parties, or I'm gonna start doing weddings, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like they're gonna try and talk you out of it. Like they're not gonna ask you like, are you sure? Because they're concerned about whether it'll be too much for you or whatever. I feel like it's the fact that they know that you would make a lot of money from it. They're not worried about if you're going to be overwhelmed. No, they're worried about if you're going to. I just heard outrank them. Mm. Yeah, for some of you, you're whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, how whatever past spirit is taking you down, you're possibly going to end up in the spotlight and very celebrated. I will say that. For some of you too, use your discernment with new lovers. Somebody could have like an STD, or for some of you, they could have someone who's up to like 3 months pregnant. That person could be a Aquarius or Earth sign, could be a water sign. Leo is out here. I see it. Hmm. For some of you too, you're gonna find out that something like maybe that you learned growing up isn't. I don't know. I guess the way I got it was it isn't normal. Take that however it resonates. I don't know. I also feel like spirit wants you to protect your peace and your happiness. For some of you too, you don't need to tell everybody what's making you happy right now. Especially for some of you, especially if it's a person. You have a new beginning though. Um, I will say there's a possibility that um maybe there was a lie or gossip spread about you amongst the family. For some of you too, you could have been abused by your family. You could have what is it, CPTSD for some of you. I feel like you've been pouring back into yourself. You've been treating yourself well. Um, but for others of you, you're about to have a new beginning in love that's very protected. You could be with this person already, and you guys could just be rekindling a fire or um shit, having a new beginning of some kind in your relationship. Maybe you guys are going to a new place, you're experiencing something new, but it's going to a new level. For some of you, you are having a baby with that Ace of Cups with your person. Um, for others of you, you have a new person coming in, someone who is very protective, um, who may offer you things straight out the gate. Like I do feel like this is a King of Pentacles. Like this isn't somebody that's gonna be asking you for money, if that makes sense. Will they want you to support them? Yes, but again, this person will turn you down if you even tried. You know, like this is the type of guy that um you would have to sneak the money into his pocket or something, or into his wallet while he's in the shower or the bathroom or something, because he's not gonna take it from you. You would have to deposit it into his account, like if you guys had joint accounts so you had access to his shit, or you have to leave it somewhere where he just, I don't know, where he is think it's his, but whoever this guy is, he's really smart. He knows where all his money is. Yeah, this is somebody that I feel like will protect your peace. For some of you, this is yourself. You are daddy, and this is daddy's money. Where did I see that last night? I think that was on somebody's reading on TikTok. Damn, I wish I remember who it was so I could shout them out. Oh yeah. And that's the King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody, yeah. For some of you, this is your significant other, and y'all are about to have a baby. For some of you, you can have 1 to 2 kids already. You can have a boy or a girl, or multiples of either sex. I'm not sure. For some of you, that's what's on its way, or one or the other. For some of you, you're gonna have a boy first with this person, and then a girl, or maybe two girls following a boy. For some of you, it's girl, boy, girl. Now, some of you could be coming into this relationship with a child or children, but I feel like there could be at least one child that's going to be born of this. Um, for some of you, your son is going to wear glasses. For some of you, you have a son that wears glasses, but you're also going to birth another that wears glasses, or maybe he has a thing for sunglasses. For some of you, you have anxiety about this pregnancy because maybe you're older, or you and your person are older. I feel like baby will be fine, very intelligent, very feisty too, I will say that, but also very wise, and could also be very spiritual. For some of you, this could be a water sign, a earth sign, specifically Capricorn. Fire sign could specifically be Leo or Aries. Because it's not like the chill of Sagittarius. It's like the roar of Leo or Aries. For some of you, I'm telling you what your baby has in their chart, possibly in their big three right now, and you'll find that out later. For some of you, it could be an air child with that nine of swords there, and then the two of swords coming out on top of it. For some of you, hmm, somebody's mama, big mama, they daddy, they uncle is about to start dreaming of fish, and it's your ass. Now, if you know, you know. But if you don't, usually when people dream of fish in like indigenous and African American and Black communities, African communities, as far as I know, um, It usually is an indicator. My ears are ringing. So yeah. It's an indicator that somebody in the family is pregnant, and for some of you, it could be multiple people. Ooh, somebody, whoever is about to come get you pregnant or has gotten you pregnant already, they've already dreamed about this child or these children. They've already seen them. Ooh, look, and communicated with them as well, whether they remember or not, because I feel like it could have been in a dream. Now, for some of you, there is a business idea, there is a job that Spirit has been putting on your heart um, to go towards, and it's kind of repeating from the beginning. Um, do it, do it. Like what you scared for. For some of you, Spirit is talking shit to you because they said they know they need to. They said it's not like you have much to lose. So for some of you, if you start this and you do it, it's not going to be something that, and hey, thanks for the subscribe. A simple detail. Thank you. I'm sorry if I chopped your name, my bad. Um, but thanks for the subscription. Happy to have you. Like the video for me, you guys, if you haven't already. But I feel like certain regrets in the past, Spirit is like, put that shit down. Stop worrying about that. Yeah, because they're giving you a fresh start. They're putting the magic and the motion behind you. For some of you, you have felt like you don't know enough. For some of you, you've allowed your like emotions to overwhelm you before starting this. Um, for some of you, you do have a lot to lose, but it's like they're not gonna allow you to lose anything if you just start. They've been telling you to do this. Because basically they're kind of telling you like we wouldn't be telling you to do this if we were gonna allow you to miss out or if we were gonna allow you to fail. That's not what's gonna happen here. The reason why we keep repeating this over and over and over again, why it keeps coming back up, is because it's something you actually need to follow through with. It's one thing to talk your shit and say, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's another thing to follow through. For some of y'all, ooh, the shade is real. Spirit said that's in your money and in your relationships too. They said it is also in your magic too, because some of you, you kind of getting pissed off when certain things aren't manifesting or um look different when they come into fruition. For some of you, you're not giving it a chance to work before you doubt it. Yeah, but they want you to move away from it too. For some of you, you've had multiple like failed businesses, um, or have tried to like get into an industry or a position multiple times. They want you to walk away from feeling like a failure, to stop thinking that about yourself. Just because you had to go a different way doesn't mean you won't still get there. Like sometimes spirit takes you a different route than everybody else because huh, you have a wider load is what I just heard. Hmm, that's interesting. Uh, some of you need to Google what uh deities are connected to turtles and sea turtles. Loggerhead turtle specifically. For some of you, you could be native. to whatever part of the world it is. They like, because somebody just said to where, here or anywhere else. But like you have indigenous roots, basically, to whatever earth or land that you are on. For some of you, it's multiple lands. I mean, for some of you, it's, you're going to be like, obviously, but yeah, it's multiple lands. I'm hearing a lot of big mama, big mama. For some of you, you're from Louisiana. Mardi Gras just happened, or it's you in the area for it, aren't we all? Or is it in February? Somebody's going to Mardi Gras. Make sure y'all be up because I already been heard about how shit is in the morning on your way to Mardi Gras. So make sure y'all up. Make sure the children up, all that. Somebody ancestor said y'all need to practice with them with them children right now. Pick one of these weekends before and practice with them children on getting Mardi Gras. For some of you, you're dancing in Mardi Gras or you have a position in like the Mardi Gras festivities. For some of you, you're designing the fashion for it. Um, for some of you too, you're going to Carnival this year, or for some of you, you were supposed to. Mm. Some of you, I don't know if there's one that's held here in the States. I just heard that there is. Okay, so some of y'all can confirm or deny for that for me if you know. But um, again, I also feel like that's pointing to the fact that you're going to be celebrated or that your ancestors are celebrating you because many of you have come a long way. Even if you don't give yourself credit for it, Spirit is giving you your credit for it now. You've come a long way. Yeah. You're walking right into to your magic, right into your justice. For some of you, you are no longer about to be alone because somebody is about to propose to you. Um, Many of you are about to do a lot of traveling as well with this Three of Wands here. You could be traveling a great distance. Yeah, but whatever is happening, whatever is going on, is definitely wish fulfillment. Yeah, for some of y'all with these three cards right here, definitely. Yeah, because somebody thinks you fine as hell. Somebody about to get your ass. They're like, oh, oh, oh yeah. I gotta put a ring on you and a baby and you. Can't nobody else ever have you. Yeah, for whoever this is, it'll break their little heart if you was with somebody else. For some of you too, you're getting this wish fulfillment. Um, Oop, there got an emperor. We just seen his wife out there. You're getting this abundance. For some of you, this financial independence. Um, Maybe the independence to travel. Possibly do see a person, but it could also be the fact that you've made a choice to like truly live, um, to not miss out on like your dreams, to not remain like stuck in sadness. For some of you too, if someone recently passed away, you could see them in a dream soon. They just want you to know that they're okay. Some of you still need to burn a candle for someone, or to somebody's spirit finally is at ease. You did something, like maybe you were like the last person that they felt like they needed to stick around with before they fully like crossed over. Um, and I know that sounds so weird, y'all, but if they want me to say it like this, so I'm doing it. But yeah, somebody has fully crossed over, like the cycle, the elevation that they needed is complete to be an older gentleman. Someone who's like a father figure to you, maybe your older brother type, or it could be your older brother. For some of you too, I told y'all somebody is about to lock you down because spirit has put you in their dreams and on their heart. Yeah, um, somebody's on the way, y'all. They want to commit. They see you as their world. They want to take burdens off of you. For some of you too, this is that ancestor or loved one that's coming through. They could be coming through to, again, like I said, reassure you that they are okay, that there's no weight on them, that they are at ease, are at peace. For some of you, this is me saying it is the confirmation. But I feel like they're going to allow you just for your own because you may question, like, okay, this is a general reading I'm listening to. That message may not be for me. Oh, they're about to pull up on you so that you know that this message was for you. So for some of you, they did this already. But closing message, believe in the impossible. And happy new moon. I'm going to do a new moon reading too. I do that a little bit later though. So 7707 on the timer. Peace, Royals. Catch the replay.